Hey, I'm back. I put on a shirt backwards and some earrings since I already had on makeup, and I was like, these people are going to get tired of me in this raggedy black shirt. But I'm going to declutter all of these lipsticks while I talk about me being uptight. And I made some notes on my computer so I can stay on topic since I do these like straight through videos. So I want to talk about me being uptight, and I'm going to title this "I'm Uptight, but That's Okay." Wow, this stuff is so old. So what I wanted to talk about is that I'm uptight and that's okay. And the reason why it's okay is because it's taken me a long time to accept that. I told you guys I'm from St. Louis. St. Louis is kind of wild. It's wild. I don't care what nobody says. St. Louis is wild. It is wild. It's crazy. And even in high school, I was always very uptight. And I don't like doing things that I don't like to do. I just don't like it. And I used to be kind of like judgmental about it, about people who were like having sex, getting drunk and all that stuff in high school, blah, 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 blah. And I was always told, Shy, you're not fun, you're no fun. And I was just like, what do you want me to do? I don't know what to do. So I just kind of was like, I'm uptight, and I always kind of felt silly about it. Like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? Why can't you just be like a normal teenager and stay in trouble? Because I used to get in trouble, but I didn't stay in trouble. But now I'm an adult, and uptightness has saved me a lot of heartache. And I feel like some people can be a little bit more uptight if they put their minds to it. Because this whole loosey-goosey life just ain't for me. It's just not for me in many, many ways. Like, the hookup culture stuff isn't for me. And when I say hookup culture, it's just like the all the time, the one night stands, blah, 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 blah. Like, it just isn't working. It's not working for a lot of y'all. It's not working for me. It's just not it. It's just not it. And how do I want to bring this together? Like, I have to be okay with being myself. Like, it's fine to just not get people who live differently from you, right? And I feel like the more uptight you are, people are like, you're no fun, you're judgmental. But I don't mean to be judgmental. I really don't. I really don't care what anyone does. When they come in my space, yes, I'll care. But, what people do in their own lives, it just doesn't work for me. I'm not loosey-goosey with my money. I can be a little too uptight with the money thing. It took me a while, but I grew up poor. So, that's a lot of trauma you have to kind of like unpack of like, why don't you allow yourself to have fun? Like, literally this year for my 29th birthday, I went on my first adult vacation. Any other time I ever traveled, even as a kid, it was for like dance recitals and stuff like that. It was never for just fun. Like, we're just going to go fun. Like, we'd go and visit family, but I would also be like dropped off. Like, you're going to do a summer in Arkansas. So just now, like as an adult, I've been like allowing myself to loosen up just a bit with money, but I can't do it unless I plan ahead and save for the money for the trip. So those are the downsides of that. And I don't know, working in my industry, I work in music is a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. You think it's a mess because it's a mess. And on the business side, it's still a mess, and it'll always be a mess. And working with a lot of different artists, I work with artists of all genres, and the drugs, sex, rock and roll, all that, the partying, it's all true. It's all true. It's crazy. And some parts of it you can enjoy. And when I first came into the industry, I was like, I'm going to be wild and crazy. And I used to get drunk all the time at work. I would drink at work. I would drink after work. Like, I'd be drinking tequila at 2:00. And you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be cool and I need to be loosened up in order to do my job properly. And that's all a bunch of BS. And that definitely did not help with my weight loss or my weight at all. I wasn't losing weight at the time, but it wasn't it. It was not it. So I had to learn how to pull back there. People like to test your boundaries in the industry too. Like, it was always kind of this thing of like, if you're with an artist, you do what they ask of you. And what they would ask of you is like, you to go get weed or get drugs. And I was like, old high school me came out and was like, girl, please, like, bitch, please. Like, who's getting drugs and weed and prostitutes? Not I. And now they still test your boundaries with like, oh, we're gonna go to a strip club. I remember one of my bosses was mad at me because I was like, I would never go to a strip club. Nothing against strippers, but there's no reason for me to be in one. I was like, I'll never go to a strip club. And she was like, if so invited you to, you would tell him no? And I was like, yes, I would. I'm not going to no damn strip club. I'm not attracted to women. Why do I need to see them naked? If I want to see somebody frail around naked, I will get undressed in front of myself and you know, pop this for a real one, which is still myself. I was like, no, why would I do that? Like, that doesn't even make sense. And they're like, you're a man, like you and your man will be vibing and you would tell him no, like it's a vibe. Like y'all done lost your minds. Some of y'all need to get a little uptight. Some of y'all lost your minds. But I just, you know, people in that industry kind of try to make you feel bad for setting those boundaries for yourself. And it's like, everybody's not down to do everything. Okay? Like, you know, it's also the drugs and like, I'm around a lot of people who either still do drugs or used to do a lot of drugs. And I would just be sitting there like, okay. And like my friend, they are my close friends, and they never judged me. They never put me down. But something about that freaking music industry, they really don't like it if you have boundaries, especially when it comes to sex, drugs, and alcohol. Like, I'm not a sober person. Like, I drink, but it is weird for people who don't drink in this industry to kind of get by, because everywhere you go, someone's shoving alcohol in your face. So you have to be like, what else about me being uptight? all the time. I also have like learned to not overextend myself, and I don't care if it hurts anybody's feelings. I'm not doing anything I don't feel like doing anymore. Like, I'm so sick of that. I don't care. I'm not going to comfort you. If it's not being reciprocated, I don't care. Like, and I don't care who feelings it hurts. Like, I feel like I gave a lot to people, and now I'm done. I'm like, I don't wish harm or ill on anyone, but I'm not overextending myself for people who are not loyal or friendly or extend themselves for me. One of my close friends got sick or something like that, I would of course be there for them and support them and stuff like that. But everybody else, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna say a prayer for you. And I'll honestly say, I'm not gonna do the black person prayer where I'm gonna say a prayer for you. I will actually say a prayer. I actually say a prayer for you, but I'm not doing anything else for people. And that includes family. And I don't care who's mad about it, because it's just not worth the stress. Another way I'm uptight is I have a low tolerance for people, and that includes people my friends date. If you're gonna complain about your man or woman and you stay with them, I really don't care. It's your life. You pick a struggle. What do you want to do? I don't care. You're not gonna force me. Wow, that's a pretty color. No, you don't wear red. Stop it. You can't force me to like people. I don't want to be around them. I'm not gonna pretend like I like them. I won't be disrespectful, but we're not doing this. We're not doing this crazy crackheadery type stuff. We're just not gonna do it. Like, either your person acts like they got some sins, or I'm out of here. But yeah, I'm uptight. That's all right. Oh, look at that. Okay. It just is what it is. It is what it is. I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, girl, you're a mess. Like, I just have a low tolerance for stuff, for foolishness. I'm getting older. Life is too short to just be a mess all the time. Like, it's cute. It's cute when you're in your 20s. Like, you could just be crazy and like crazy, and you're wild. And like, that's when you should be. But running into people who are like my age, and it's like, we still haven't gotten it together. I see we're doing this still. Great. Excellent. And being uptight means like you don't not have any fun. But I don't know. I have to set boundaries with other people, set boundaries with myself, and just make a list of stuff that I'm just not doing. And make a list of things that I require myself to do. I feel like it brought me a lot of discipline, especially when I was losing weight, to have that kind of mentality, especially when I was developing better friendships. Like, I was doing a lot of prayer, and I was like, God, can you just make me be a better friend, make me be a better sister, make me be a better daughter. Like, none of these NARS lipsticks are leaving my side. My gosh, just like make me a better woman. And it was like, okay, it's not gonna be easy, because you're gonna have to say no to certain things. You're gonna have to have some self-control. So that's what I'm doing, practicing some self-control. Are you guys uptight? Has anyone ever told you that you're uptight? And like, how did it make you feel? I know for me, it pissed me off, because I was like, okay, I'm uptight and I'm not bothering anybody. Yeah, that's my little rant for the day. I got rid of as much as I could. Let me see if I can show you all. Oh, okay, I can't. I got rid of like like a third of my makeup, of my lip glosses. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for still bearing with me with this filming. I'm trying to make sure I'm staying on topic and, you know, keeping my topics on topic, but I'm still kind of speaking freely. It's a practice. I will get better, I promise. But I do appreciate you all letting me rant with you all on the Sunday. Have a good day. Bye.